Let's hear it again for Jim Rochford. Jim.
Carolyn, my name is Jim Rochford, and I'm president of Kiwanis International, and I hope I'm not stopping you from getting to anything important, am I?
Oh, no, nothing important.
Oh, you're on your way to get married?
Maybe, yes.
All right, congratulations. Well, before you get married, if you have just a second, I'd like to talk to you about joining Kiwanis International. Have you heard of Kiwanis before?
No.
Well, we're in over 80 nations throughout the world, so we're truly international.
Okay.
But the thing that kind of differentiates us from other good organizations is our emphasis on youth. We have service leadership programs, which I like to say is the best thing we do, bar none.
Okay.
So we're actually kind of grooming future leaders through Circle K, Key Club, Builders Clubs, and K-Kids. And we'd love to have you be a part of our organization. Here's my card right there.
Thank you.
And I've got a membership application for you right here.
All right.
And I'm hoping you'll say I do.
I do.
All right, thank you. And before we leave that, Carolyn, we're going to move on to our Circle K International President, Justin Trofoot. And Justin, we know that you're the best man in all of the Kiwanis world, and Carolyn has just attested to that, and now she's a member of our organization. On to Justin.
Thank you, President Rochford, and good luck getting some new members. Hello, my name is Justin Crowfoot, and I am the Circle K International President. I have been in the Kiwanis family for 8 years now. I began my journey in the Illinois Eastern Iowa district of Key Club my freshman year of high school, and I loved every moment of Key Club and knew that when I went to college, I would have to join Circle K. For college, I moved 800 miles south to attend the University of Alabama. Roll Tide. And I didn't know anyone else going to Alabama. So I did the next logical step in the Kiwanis family and decided to attend my first Circle K meeting. Of course, I instantly fell in love with the organization, made many great friends, and I cannot believe that I'm moving on from the University of Alabama. Next year, I will be attending Florida State University. Go Noles, and working on my PhD in political science with the goal of being a professor. Other than my passion for political science, I want to be a professor to make a difference in students' lives, and this has been instilled in me by the Kiwanis family. From carrying our way of life in Key Club and live to serve, love to serve in Circle K, my values are Kiwanis' values, and this is the same for countless other service leadership program members. Every time Kiwanis supports an SLP, they are developing a leader that will go out and change the world. I have seen the shyest student join Circle K and become the most enthusiastic speaker, and there have been individuals who have had the opportunity to start their own service initiatives thanks to Circle K. My first job actually was working for a Kiwanian in my hometown as a sophomore in high school at an insurance agency, and if that isn't impacting students' development, I don't know what is. The best resource that the Kiwanis family gives to students is yourselves. Circle K International is currently at 12,000 members and continues to be the world's largest student-led collegiate service organization, thanks to the continued support of Kiwanis. Mentoring these students and providing them with guidance during their formative years will leave a lasting impact that we may not be able to quantify by dollars raised or service hours completed, but the magnitude is far greater than we can measure. As I failed to mention before, at the University of Alabama, in addition to studying political science, I also majored in philosophy. So for probably the only time in my whole life, I'm going to use some of my philosophy major. For those of you familiar with Aristotle, you'll know that he believed in final pursuits and instrumental pursuits. A good example of a final pursuit is making music, because some people enjoy playing piano just because they are passionate about it. Alternatively, an instrumental pursuit is something like money. No one I know enjoys sitting in a pile of green paper. They enjoy the things they can buy with the money. Money and other instrumental pursuits are just a means to an end. So why did I say all of that? Partly so I can tell my parents that my philosophy major was utilized in the real world. So thank you for that. The other part is to describe the work we do in the Kiwanis family. What we do in this organization, Aristotle would describe as a final pursuit. Kiwanis isn't just a means to an end. the service, the fundraising, the fellowship, it is all done because we know that is the right thing to do. And I'm confident that I'm not the only person in the room that would say this, that there is nothing else I would rather spend my life doing than living the values of the Kiwanis family. This year was the first year of the WASH campaign with UNICEF for Circle K. Circle K International is working to raise $240,000 over the next 5 years for water, sanitation, and hygiene efforts in Haiti. Some of the people most affected by the water crisis are women and children, and with your support, Circle K is off to a great start fundraising and raising awareness for this cause. I spent the month of March participating in March Water Madness. In developing nations, women walk on average 6 kilometers or 3.7 miles per day to get water to their families. To raise awareness and funds for WASH, I completed a 6K every day for the entire month and challenged others to do the same. This caused a ripple effect, throughout the Kiwanis family, and we will continue to spread awareness and raise money until our goal is met. I walked a lot of them. But I'd like to finish with a little more philosophy, and this from the Australian moral philosopher Peter Singer. So I'm going to give a scenario. Imagine it's a very important day at work. You're meeting with an important client, and so you're wearing your very best outfit. Best jacket, pants, shoes, all the most expensive you own. And you're walking the normal route on your way to work, and you're passing a shallow pond, about like yay high. And but you notice in the pond you see something splashing, and you're shocked to notice it's a toddler. So the shallow pond is too deep for the toddler, and you can see that he's drowning. So you look around and notice there's no parent babysitter, and you're the only one available to help the child. So, knowing that you're wearing your most expensive clothes, how many of you would jump into the pond and save the child, knowing you're going to ruin those best clothes and you don't have time to change before saving the child's life? Regardless of those facts, almost everyone would say, and especially the people in this room would say, that we would be morally obligated to save the child in question. The cost of your most expensive suit is well worth saving a child's life. And this relates so well to the work that we do in the Kiwanis family. I think up to this point, we've all heard of the Eliminate Project. It only takes $1.80 to save a child's life, and nowhere near the cost of a suit. Similarly, it only takes $5 for 50 rehydration salts through the WASH Project to combat diarrhea, which is the second leading cause of early childhood death. Almost everyone would say it's your responsibility to save the child in the pond. So with that, we should be donating at least the cost of a nice pair of pants and shoes to affect global poverty. We cannot put a price on a child's life, and we need to be doing everything we can to continue to save the lives of children across the world. I started by saying that I have adopted the mottos, Carrying Our Way of Life from Key Club, and Live to Serve, Love to Serve from Circle K. As I and other Circle K members graduate college and move on to Kiwanis, we will embrace serving the children of the world. And I know that serving the children of the world would be described as a final pursuit by Aristotle, and Peter Singer would say that we are morally obligated to serve the children of the world. Kiwanis does amazing, life-changing work for children across the world, as well as the SLPs, and for that, I thank each and every one of you. Thank you.